Hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Fit Over 40 Challenge Show, the number one health and fitness show for those of us in the club. Yes, that's right, the 40 and Over Club. My name is Coach Dave, and I'm going to be your coach and host today, and super excited to bring you another episode of the Fit Over 40 Challenge Show. And today we're going to dive right in. Now, as of this recording, it is the end of January and the end of the first month in the decade. And the question is, how well did you do? Now, regardless of when you listen to this, it's still going to be pertinent to you this episode today, because what we're talking about is we're talking about creating a goal-setting scorecard. Now, do you keep track of all the things you do right? That's the question I want to ask you today. And I'm going to tell you that this is really important. This is something that I have done over the years, but didn't realize how important it was until I got to the point where I felt stuck. Now, I'm talking about, though, the small actions that you take every day to move you forward, to help you feel better, to move better, or help you accomplish your dream goals. Now, this episode is all about the importance of keeping score of your positive habits and actions by using your own daily and weekly scorecard. It's one of the most motivating things you can do. It. Like I said, I didn't always do this, but I say I didn't always do it. I didn't do it, but I didn't realize I was doing it. I had stuff written down in my journal, but I didn't realize how important it was. I guess that's really kind of what I'm getting to. You know, it's because this is seriously one of the most impactful exercises that you can do to help you stay on track with what's really important in your life. Now, real quick, before I dive in, let me introduce myself. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Coach Dave, or that's what they call me. I'm the author of the Fit Over 40 Challenge, and I'm a health and fitness coach. I work with clients both offline and online to help impact their lives and to help motivate them to make a change and reach their goals. And I do that through the 20 plus years that I've worked with people in the health and fitness industry. We find out, or I find out what it is that's stopping them, what it is I can do to help them achieve their goals. So, without further ado, let's get back into it. And here's the thing. The question again, do you keep track of all the things you do right? And you can't control the end result. Okay, let me say that again. You can't control the end result. So if you had set goals in January, let's say it was to lose 10 pounds, and you didn't achieve that, you can't control that sometimes. That could be an unrealistic number for you. However, but what you can control are the actions that you take and that you need to take to achieve the goal. See, when you see that there's a direct correlation between the actions you take with the results, you can become truly unstoppable. Okay? All you have to do is determine the specific habits and actions you need to perform each week to achieve your goals and feel fulfilled. Now, here's the thing. I've been reading this book. It's called The One Thing, and you can go anywhere, Amazon, and buy it. But I also suggest you download the podcast as well. There's some really good stuff that they tie into the book. The book is just like a introduction to The One Thing, but they really dive into it, and it seriously, I buy into this 100% now. I've set some seriously big goals in the past, and only to come back and look back after the year is over and be like, oh, I didn't accomplish that, or I didn't accomplish this. But I want to circle back to how I said that I did keep track of things. And when I look back at the things I kept track of, they were small, actionable things that I wrote in my journal. I wrote about things that I heard, things that I might have implemented into my coaching or implemented into my nutrition. And I started to read these things at the beginning of the year and start to feel motivated again. Because what happened was, and if you listen to any episodes earlier in the year, I started out kind of not January 1st, 2nd, 3rd was not, what am I trying to say? I was not revved up and ready to go. I'm going to be honest with you. I was like, first time I was struggling with this. First time ever that I really wasn't that excited about 2020. Don't ask me. I have no clue. I love the new year, and I always get excited about the new year. I always get excited about new and big goals. But for some reason, at that point, I've been just kind of going through in my head again these limiting beliefs, and that's in the previous podcast, saying, gosh, you know what? Maybe I can't do this. Maybe I can't reach the goals that I've set for myself, my fitness goals, my business goals. And then I went back and I started to look at my journal, and I started to just read the things that I had done over the previous year. And they weren't huge things sometimes, but they were small things. I'm like, you know what? I took action. You know, I cannot control the end result. That's what I'm telling you. But you can take action, and you can take small steps, and you can do one thing, okay? One thing that can change the course of the direction of your dreams and your goals. So here's the thing. I have a scorecard for you if you don't already have it. And again, you don't need this scorecard. You can just do it in your journal, write down daily the things that you're doing. But if you want to get the scorecard, you can print it off. You can go to fitover40challenge.com/scorecard. You should be able to download the scorecard there, and you can use it. But you can create your own. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Put it somewhere, though, that you're going to be able to find it and go back to. All right? And you should do this weekly and monthly. Look at your wins. Look at your losses. Okay? And then reset and think about what is it that you're going to do that next week. Again, I'm not going to get into the whole one thing, but that's their big message is, what is the one thing that you have to do to move you forward? So if it is that you want to lose 10 pounds, what is that one thing? Is it you need to start exercising every day? Okay. Well, break it down farther. What is that one thing that's going to make you exercise every day? Maybe it's putting your clothes out the night before. And by putting your clothes out, you see that you're going to go to work out in the morning, so you get up and you get dressed right away. That could be the one thing. You got to break it down even farther. So think about the goal, but then think about that one thing that's going to have that domino effect. Again, this is what they talk about. So again, you can go and listen to that. I'm not going to get into it too much, but I want to talk to you and finish up with the scorecard. You know, again, I use something very similar to what's online that I put down that you can download, but I kind of do it more in a journal style. So again, for you, all I'm recommending is start out with just one habit that you can do that you know will be easy, small, easy steps to start, and that you could check off. Give yourself the win. Okay, that's that dopamine we get when we feel that we're doing something well and achieving our goals. We get excited. We keep moving forward. So find that one thing. Okay, the thing is it's the key is make it achievable. And here's the other thing: enjoy the process. Sometimes we make this thing more harder than it needs to be, and we make ourselves go crazy over it. Enjoy the process. Know that you're doing something that's going to make you better, and then see the payoff. It's about setting yourself up for success. So, what's going on your scorecard? I'd love to know. Now, you can let me know by going to allabouthealthandfitness.com, and once you get in there, into the group, it's a free Facebook group, just let me know. Hey, my one thing, my one habit that I put on my scorecard that I'm going to start achieving is drinking water every day. And just start with 8 ounces. Doesn't have to be your half your body weight, which is what I recommend. It could be just 8 ounces every day. Start there. tiny habits will lead into bigger things. And like I said, I'll have a link at fitover40challenge.com/scorecard. It'll be there. You can download it. You can just use it or use it as a frame of reference. And if you have a goal in mind, but you're not exactly sure what steps you need to get there, let me help you. Okay? You can go and schedule a call with me. We'll get on. We'll talk. I'll help you get that goal, help you get moving. All you have to do is go to, again, fitover40challenge.com this time and /fitness coach. Fill out the form. I will get in touch with you. We will talk and we'll get you set up. We'll get that one habit going and we'll get you towards your goals and your dreams. So, again, if you're listening to this at the end of January, go back and look at the month. If you didn't keep a scorecard, start keeping it now, okay? Now, depending on when you listen to this, start keeping a scorecard today, all right? Start writing down all the positive things that you're doing. And I love to hear about it, okay? I feed off of success and love to hear when people are making change and progress. Again, if you also would go to and leave a 5-star review or share this with somebody that you think that needs to hear it, okay? That helps too. Helps spread the message, helps spread the word. Again, we're coming up on Heart Health Month, and my reason and purpose behind this is because my dad died at the age of 67 from a heart attack, and I believe that he could have done better. Now, maybe it was his time. Obviously, I'm not God, but he didn't take care of his health, and he at least put that equation into play. You don't have to do that. You can take control. You can make those small steps. So let's do that, and let me hear about it. And I just want you to make it another amazing day, amazing month, amazing year, amazing decade. With that, I'm going to sign off. This is Coach Dave.